We are live. Yeah, Ozark says I'm here right now. Hope to be there when it's live. Raptor Will's in here, two awesome members, both saying hello. We're here. We're just gonna shoot around, and not any express goal other than trying to get some stuff tuned. I did a little bit of that when we were here last archery live, and then kind of just continuing that. I did some more adjustments to the old 1996 blue compound bow, which is over there, and then I got my new one, which just needs some minor adjustments as everything kind of gets settled in. When a bow's brand new, when you change draw weight, draw length, all that stuff, it gets kind of settled in over time, and you need to continually adjust it in that first month or two. So we got to do some more of that today. Got to do some stuff with the blue bow, just hang out, have fun, and shoot some arrows. There are two people here right now, so we're just gonna do the normal range stuff, wait for call and clear, all that stuff. Cooter Brown says I'm here but editing video. Well, thanks for stopping in. I'm gonna put myself right here. We're at the 20 yards. Gotta get a little bit of movement on my pins here. I did some warm-up shooting. They're consistently about 1.5 inches low, very consistently. I'm shooting really well, but the pin needs moved probably 3 ticks down, something like that. So.
Yeah, I mean it's just pretty consistent. 2 inches left. So I'm trying to figure out if arrow related could be broadhead or what.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
Such a.
Well, I finally gave in and got mechanicals, so I'm gonna
Did you
try that in a second.
Did you mess around with your rest a little bit at all?
Yeah. Yeah. About a lot.
What I mean, you can't really mess around too much. What's your arrow spine?
Sorry?
Do you know your arrow spine?
300.
Okay. 70 pounds?
65.
65. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, 65 should be good. Because that's why I have to bump my weight down a little bit to get my broadhead rate.
Yeah. You're changing weight. That's a bigger variable, I feel like.
Well, at 70, for some reason, I mean, this bow I've been shooting for a while, so I kind of know how to tinker with it. And for some reason, when I have it all the way maxed out at 70, I can never get fixed blades to shoot exactly right.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, at like 67 pounds, it shoots fine. So
That's what, for a while, I was just saying, there's an issue with the broadhead. Something a little bit imperfect, but I'm getting to the point where I don't care anymore, and I'm gonna go to. I'm just gonna try mechanicals. And I need to put. Yeah.
could be, I don't know, could be you just torquing it like very little, because it just makes everything so much more dramatic. And another thing I messed around with, I make my own arrows.
Oh yeah.
So when you get these gold tips, they come.
Got it.
You get them stock. They come with a.
Got that ironed out? At least I believe so.
Yeah, and they have brass ones that are 100 grains each. So I have a 100 grain broadhead and then 100 grain outsider. So it's 200 up front. And I think that helped a lot. Yeah, it was like a 3-year project for me trying to get broadheads shoot.
How relatively new is it?
Yeah, it's a lot. They still don't sometimes.
Ooh, ooh. Ozarks and Ozarks are here. Ozarks Woodson, Ozarks Great Adventure. I'm just here ready. I'm doing well, Will. Mark's in here as well. Yeah, my bow arm is really tired because I was doing some adjustments to that blue bow and I was holding it at full draw and it only has like 65% let off. So I was holding it at full draw and making adjustments taking notes, taking pictures at full draw. So my bow arm's already pretty tired. That last shot definitely showed it. So, incoming call from Florida. No. So, yeah, no, but I'm in the zone. Got that pin dialed in, so should be pretty good. The last one was not good because why same number trying to call me from Florida? Don't know what that means. But yeah.
I'm kind of the same way, but I mean,
so yeah, two guys over here talking about broadhead tuning. I'm not doing that. Also the same call from Florida. I don't know how many times this person's gonna call me.
Clear?
Clear.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, I'll show you these. We were, as I said, consistently like 1.5 inches low. This one's a little bit left. That's obviously on me. But yeah, like 1.5 inches low, 1.5 inches low. Then I got it tuned in the dot, and then I don't know what the heck I was doing on that one. As I said, I'm tired quite a bit. I'm like really sore from doing all that, but yeah. Come on back here. Might as well get started early. We got to do some tuning with the blue bow. So we'll start working on this because it needs a decent bit of adjustment on some things. So we'll put you guys right there. Start working on that. So I'm hitting dead middle from 10 yards with this, but that's my 20-yard pin, so I got to do some stuff to fix that.
Yeah, I'm moving out of the 20-yard area if you want to use the table. Sorry to say that, man. Thank you, though.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me reply to some stuff. How far is that place from your house? 20 minutes from my house. Clear. Let me go grab these. It is 20 minutes from my house, about 40 from school, but because of the way everything works, it makes more sense to like just go straight from school. So I don't know what's going on with this. I know that wasn't me, so that's something we'll have to figure out. But that's in from 10 yards. But I need to be. That's my 20-yard pin, so I need to figure that out. I actually did. I called the non-emergency number for the school police. Had a conversation with them because I know those hold student weapons, and I had them hold the bows for me while I was on campus because I can't like just have them sitting in my truck. That all worked well. Picked them up at the end of the day. Came here straight from class. So yeah, Mark's been planning to go fishing, but rains every time he plans to go. It's unfortunate. So yeah. kind of adjust some things till we get it rocking and rolling the right way.
Yeah, I mean, it's not glamorous. It's not glamorous at all. Yeah. But because it is like public, and this is probably the most hunter-dense area in the country, I would imagine. But yeah, it's a lot
Okay,
more-
so that was way too much. Way too much. No, I don't use an arm protector. Don't need it if your bow's set up the right way. And if you shoot the right way.
At least in the beginning, to find spots and shit.
That's the idea of what I'm trying to get at here. Longer season,
Oh yeah.
more areas around.
Okay, there we go. Let's give that a shot.
In-season scouting is probably my best.
Okay.
A lot of days when I go out hunting, I'll like, I don't really know where to go. I'll go to a completely new spot. I mean, I'm hunting, but I'm also looking around.
We're gonna go.
Trying to find a good spot.
We're gonna go see how this flies for 20 here in a minute.
Down how certain off season you go out.
That's better. Definitely better.
Nights on Sunday.
We'll take a look at this from 20 in a minute.
Yeah.
Now you feel under pressure.
Clear.
Yeah.
So we got this to go from here, which was just a little bit high. We want it to be high, by the way, because I'm using my 20-yard pin, putting it on a 10-yard target, so we want it to be high. That from to this one, which was way too much, and then brought it down to this, which I like enough to go try it at 20. So we're gonna see what it looks like. Oh. Let's see what it looks like from 20. Gannon Newsy.
So you normally hunt in 5C.
Yeah.
It's definitely flying slightly weird. We might need to re-paper tune it.
Once a year. This year I didn't go all the time, but I did get a Maryland license this year. So on Sundays, they bought it back in Rachel before they Yeah, you get pretty hefty limit in Maryland. Shoot 15 goats.
These got arrows in this target already.
Huh?
I didn't see him. I think.
Oh yeah, no, they're mine.
Oh, are they?
You can
Really?
I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry about
No,
that.
no, all good man.
I didn't. Well, I couldn't even see him. You close one eye to get your peep on target, and then you can't see anything.
So they just have it stacked like when the season's open, you get one, and the next one later you get two more.
Right.
This is a really old bow
I thought there was a
that I
max.
modified. I'm trying to get back in tune.
Oh, that you can have open, like
yeah,
without fill.
I thought you could have, yeah.
That might be 6.
Yeah, and then you
Something
can
like that.
get more
Yeah.
as you fill in the. Well, Maryland
Well,
is
that
like,
states you having to report it.
Maryland, you like print out your own pads, to tag them,
Clear.
and you just have a limited.
All right. Gannon Nimsey says, God bless America, indeed. And Mark Remillard. Tried my best there. So, we got a bunch of this guy's arrows in the target, and one of mine in the mix. That one's mine. So, and then this guy, and this guy. All generally a little bit high. Lee says hi from the UK. Ozarks says, I'm working Ozark Trade Adventure. Randy, that is. Not ignoring anybody on purpose. He's just working. So, if it's a tad high, we should probably actually do one of these maneuvers. See if we can fix it.
Ever having like checked out not connecting or like big pieces of there at all?
Now it's a little low. Try right there. So much fun, dude.
Clear?
Clear. Yeah, I'm enjoying all my classes so far. Yeah. All right. These guys should be on point.
And you only have 500.
There we go. Just a smidge. It's a little bit twitchy. Twitchy.
Clear.
So these are actually all tabs though. I wonder if I moved that thing a little too much last time. Or I'm dropping out because my front arm's tired. You gotta assess that, but they're all very consistently low. Like, they're doing the same thing. Low and a smidge left. Which I do have a tendency, if I torque the bow, I torque it left. So that's probably me. But it's only like that much that's moving left. Like 20 yards. The low thing, I don't know. We'll see. Let's do some assessment.
Yeah.
I like going out of state at least once a year, so not that I've ever really gotten in out of state, but it's fun to go that hunted up in the Adirondacks. It's like cool just to go around and wander around the woods.
So I'm actually going to try and undo what I just did because I moved something I didn't really want to touch. So I'm going to try and do it another way, move the pins, not the housing. Because this result I'm getting is likely a factor of the bow kind of settling in, string stretching a little bit, because it is getting to that point after being brand new, because it's no longer brand new, where it is stretching a little bit. Things will drop. It was low at 10, it was low at 20. So I moved the whole housing, but I think I'm just going to move all the pins down individually. So let me do that real quick. That's like, see what that's like. Brought all the pins down, brought the sight housing up, trying to keep everything in the same spot, generally.
Clear?
Clear. We're gonna go shoot it at like 40 and see what that's like in terms of the placement. If you're just coming in, I see there's 49 people in here, which is pretty cool. But if you're just coming in, that was pretty new. So I'm thinking it's getting to that point where strings are stretching out a little bit, everything's kind of settling in, and everything as far as my pins, all my shots are probably 1.5 inches or so low, which I'm thinking it's just it settling in. So I'm trying to adjust for that, get it sighted back in. So we're shooting some lasers again. And then we got that bow right there, which is a 1996 bow. It's kind of been my project bow. I modified it to use modern string setups and all that sort of stuff. I'm trying to get that one tuned back in today as well. So yeah, we're gonna go shoot a couple arrows at 40 and see what that's like. That'll give us a good gauge of where some of our other pins are. Just like that. Okay, so it's really low. That gap's not the same. Maybe I should have shot it in the middle dot. Okay, that should be better.
Clear?
Clear. Yeah, that should definitely be moved more. I should have known better. There we go. That should do it.
No, it's like
47 people in here, 8 thumbs up. Not getting many chats. Come on, let me know who's out there.
could be bad and good. Like when you try to self teach yourself, like
Yeah.
you end up absorbing too much. You don't know how to filter.
Yeah.
Like, am I listening to garbage or not?
Well, that's like I never got the nose to the string thing. Like I never was able to. So I know my
That's
form
way
well,
better.
Yeah, so, yeah, not myself, but
Couple inches off.
I don't know if you know.
I'm a little bit twitchy today.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's
Perfectly
that's the
happy.
best guy
Says
to
hi.
listen to.
Okay.
Having to go fishing in Manasquan. There you go.
Doc series
Okay.
is like the best. Like just watching that from episode on through.
close. A little bit left, definitely torquing left. I think you're both left, yeah. I really should have brought my binocular. Clear.
Did you shoot at home or
Yeah, a little bit, but not far.
Alright, that's that one.
Yeah, my house now.
I'm definitely twitchy today. I just need to slow down, figure that out, but that's not my main concern. I'm mostly trying to get the bow figured out. But this one, I was aiming for that bottom dot. Maybe I should have aimed for the middle first, given that I didn't know where that pin was. Aim for that bottom dot. It's low enough that it hit the wood. Which is something we'll have to remedy here in a minute when there's not other people here. It'll take me some time to get out. Oh, that one's tight. But yeah, so that one was low. Those two were pretty good. They were just left torqued. I'm a little bit twitchy, so. But I think the pin's in a decent spot. We'll shoot two more, take our time, try not to be twitchy, and then figure it out.
This is like only place you can. It's like a free
Yeah.
thing. This is on my way home from work. I feel like I lucked out.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it wasn't for this place, I mean, I don't even know what.
Yeah.
I'd have to go to my parents' house or something.
Well, yeah, that's when I
Yeah.
wondered if.
Such a pain. That's what I said when we were looking for a house. We need enough where I can shoot.
Yeah.
That's all I need. Good luck, man.
Thanks, you too.
Appreciate it.
There we go, that was a good non-twitchy shot. I mean, my quote-unquote twitchy shots are still within 4 inches of center, but it doesn't make me happy. I'm definitely high, so we can do this, and then we can do this. As I said, the bow definitely needed to be tuned back in. Since it's new, everything's settling in. Pins aren't in the right spot exactly, so.
Clear.
Clear. plenty of people in here. Let me come up. I'm slapping arrows down there, which gives me a good idea of where the pin actually sits, because if I'm touching arrows, it's pretty darn consistent. I'm high and left, which is what I said as far as where I was. So, still high and left.
Clear.
They're probably, I don't know, half to a quarter inch apart, which is nice shooting, but that definitely means the bow needs tuned in quite a bit because I'm 7 inches high. So, we're trying to fix it. No, they're literally touching. Huh. There you go, 40 yards. They're touching back here, but they're quarter inch apart up here, so. Can I get them at once? Oh. Yes. It's good representation of where I am, but I moved the pin a little bit, so we'll see if that's better. That's pretty good. I'm still a touch left, which I think is me torquing it, but that's something I gotta work out, not the bow. That's pretty good. You're still like that much high. Not really that much, it's probably 2 inches, but those arrows are also close together, so my grouping is good, which is nice because if I have a good tight grouping, then I can effectively use that as like, all right, that's where my arrow's actually hitting. It's not me going all over the place that's causing this, not this off-targetness. It's actually the bow. So they're 1.5 inches apart, but yeah, still a tad high. That's where I was aiming. So we gotta get that resolved here. means bring the pin up just a little smidget more, and we should be good. Coal regions in. David Duhane. I'm trying my best. Marika. I don't know what that means. Alright, so we gotta bring this pin up a touch more.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, your tool's fine. I can work around that.
Alright, yeah. Sorry, I didn't know.
Yep, nope, you're good.
Toss it wherever you need it. Sorry.
Flexible, I promise.
That's good. It sounded good too, because the Bullseye has a lot more holes in the foam, so that it makes a different sound when you hit it. And that sounded like it was closer to center. We're in the money now. Those might both be in Bullseye. The one's not, it's real close. From 40, so that's good. 40's not like a gimme distance. It's not a hard distance, but it's not a gimme, so. Like, most people don't shoot deer. Whitetails, that is, in my neck of the woods. Most people don't take whitetails if they're out past 30. So 40's not like a gimme distance. But I think we're in a good spot with this pin now. We'll wait to go down there and look. No, I'm not. So everybody always asks that. I'm using the front camera, like the selfie camera, and it flips everything backwards. I'm not left-handed. I know it looks like I'm left-handed. I'm not. I'm right-handed.
Good, clear.
That way I can read what you guys are saying and have the camera pointed at me at the same time. So here, I'll flip it around. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, is that one in? It's like riding. Oh yeah, they're both in. There you go, from 40. 40 yards, 120 feet out. They're good. So, nice. I'd say that one's good. Let's go mess around with the 30-yard pin now. See what we can do with that. That one needs some help as well. Alright, we also need the power bank. So let me go get set up at 30 and then I'll go grab the power bank. Yeah, we'll do. We'll actually go back to 20 because that needs more assistance as well. I'll put you here. I'll go get my power bank. that in there. There you go. What is a good set of bow and arrows for someone who's never used one? Well, it depends on whether you want to shoot recurve or compound. Recurve's a lot cheaper to get into, but like if you're going to go hunting with it, most people, there are some people who do, but most people don't hunt with them. Bear with me as I get the charger plugged in. Recurves also generally have like less usable distance to them, but I'd say I'd probably recommend starting with a recurve. It's cheaper, builds the fundamentals, and for that, I'd say either like a Sanlita or a Galaxy, like they offer at Lancaster Archery. Those are good, and yeah, Carbon Express or Sanlita arrows, good stuff. All right, so we are nailing lasers out at 40 now. If you didn't see that, if you just came in, I put two probably an inch apart at 40. We got that pin dialed back in. Let's see what we can do at 20 now. Just trying to get everything resetted in. There's people down there. Let me go grab my arrows. So given where that one is, this one probably needs to go. Yeah.
Thank you, next one.
No, you're good.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Clear. So at 20 yards, I can start to be a little bit more picky. I think these are all pretty good, but I think they're all on the lower half of Bullseye, and some of them are actually low out. So this one's low, a little bit left. That would have been in if it was a little bit over. Low. And that one's kind of dead middle. It's a little bit right, but I think what means I need to drop that pin a little bit more. Maybe like 1 or 2 turns. See what we can do. actually been a little too much. I'm not going to adjust until next shot just to make sure, but yeah, a little bit too much. Now we're money. Clear. All right, we're money from 20. So I put one right next to one another so you can kind of see the difference. So this is what we were, just a tad high. I went a little too far. We were a tad low, went a little bit too much. Here was this one, a little bit high. And then this one, you can actually see the difference from the back there. When they hit in this nasty stuff, they kind of deflect a little bit. But that was the difference. Dropped it down in there. Now it's pretty much dead middle. I like that. All right. Oh, that one's stuck. Hold on. That's a two-hander. There we go. All right, let's mess around with the blue guy a little bit more. Oh, I'm gonna reconnect the chat. There we go. Let me know if you're still out there. It is really weird just going from one to the other because they feel so different. The let off on this is supremely, like, it's nowhere near as high. This has so much more vibration. It's so weird. It definitely needs re-paper tune, which is unfortunate because I've already done it twice with this bow. But like, I can watch them. They're going like this a little bit. Here, clear.
Nope, I'm good. I'm just tossing it back, that's all.
Yeah, they're kind of wiggling a little bit as they go along here. And I mean, you just saw what I did with the other one. And I know it doesn't have stabilizer bars or anything on it, but I'm on these two. I was holding in the same place. And you can see they're actually not even at the same angle. This one's coming in like this a little bit. This one's coming in a little bit with the front kicked up. They're wiggling. So I definitely need to paper tune it, I believe. Which is so fun. Oh, so fun. That one flows kind of straight. I think I might have figured something out. So this guy here actually has a little bit of wiggle to it. I gotta get it set in the right spot, and then it won't kick them off target. I think that's where our tuning issues are coming from. That's a decent group. It's a bit high, but I'm gonna go check it out at 30, see what it's like. After this, we're just trying to. We still might have to tune it a little bit, but we should be in a good spot after today. I think our problem's coming from this. So, hold on here a moment. Alright, here's what this grouping looks like. So, I got it to tighten up significantly. There's still a little bit of wobble for sure. Look, they're coming in like this, which is not great, but we got them grouped nicely now. So, we'll look at that. Let's go at the 30, see what this thing does. Out there, this might be ugly, might wobble a little bit more, but we shall see.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I was hoping to get her out sooner, but the school activities. A little difficult.
Yeah.
Good. I can go. I appreciate that.
I really have no idea what it's going to do at 30 with how it's performing at 20. We'll see. It's not terrible. Definitely right. Makes sense. Where? It's definitely right. I aimed on the left side of the target to get one to go in the middle, just to see how far. Like, if it was me, if I was torquing it, whatever. Just messing around mostly. But yeah, you can see it. Look at them. They're coming in like this. Even this one. Look at it straight on. We are currently looking at it straight on. You can see it's coming in like this. So, yeah. All right. We can fix that though. This is the broadhead target. I just realized that. So I'm a little bit dumb, but that's okay. Let's see if I can fix this left-right issue. No, you're good. Oh, well, I appreciate it. Thank you. This is my project, though. From '96.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Shooting. Turn you all this way. Rose says hi. Thanks for stopping in. That's way better. It's not wobbling anymore either. Clear? Alright. I got it to not wobble. I got it to come back left. There's a little bit of up and down issue on this, but that was definitely me. Like, I felt myself do it. So, I think I fixed that. It's kind of dumb how they set the table up over there. Because, like, you can't...
I work for the place, but I don't always agree with what we do.
Yeah, like, I don't know why you wouldn't set it up to where you could actually shoot at the target that says broadheads on it.
Yeah,
But...
that's our engineer. Because I work for the agency doesn't mean I agree with it.
Right, I feel you.
I like game landscape worker. I like deep flaw.
You know all this.
Yeah, well, not here. Up at like 217, 168. Like up in that, like Palmerton, Tamaqua, like all that area.
Alright.
Yeah, those spots up there.
What the heck happened on that one? Is that me? I think I just had a oopsie. I was gripping really well. I just hit really like solid foot high. I don't know how that happened. Back to gripping really well. I don't know what happened.
That's gonna be fun to get. Probably good to get that.
Probably not.
Good?
There. I'm like slapping arrows, and then all of a sudden that one's a foot high.
It happens.
Oh, great. That's gonna be fun. So, it is still wobbling a little bit. You can still see it. Look, these guys, this one's coming down. These ones coming up. It is still wobbling, but I don't think that's the issue because I'm literally up there and then the rest of my grouping's here. So I have no idea how I did that. Oh, great. Luckily, that's a light poundage bow, so I've got a shot to get it out. It's like a 50-pound draw. I got a shot. We'll go for the middle, not the high one. That one? I'm gonna go search for something in the truck, which will help me in my endeavors if I do in fact have it. But I don't know if I do, so there's that. What are you shooting?
What's up?
What bow are you shooting?
RX-7. This one. How about you?
Well, my real bow is a elite terrain. That one I'm messing with over there is a 1996 PSE that I've been.
It sounded good.
Well, the problem with it is it's so outdated that people don't make parts for it.
Yeah.
So I had to take the whole thing apart and design a new yoke spacer for it.
No kidding.
So I 3D printed it.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
then-
ask you for credit.
Yeah, all these different things, and
That's
then I
cool.
had to put it back together. And
Yeah.
now it's massively out of tune.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get it back
Figure
into
that out.
tune.
Good
Yeah.
deal, man. That's awesome.
So
You getting out this weekend?
no.
In time?
Huh?
In time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. You didn't get drop up here.
Yeah. No, I took him forever.
Yeah. Seriously, turned out great.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. It's. I've got it. Like the pins are dialed in, but it's shooting squirrely.
Yeah.
So it's wobbling them going down there, which is.
Let's get that squared away. That's pretty awesome. You did that yourself.
No, it was good learning because that was the first. I shoot recurve, but that was the first compound that I ever got to mess around with, and I essentially am like, okay, I now know how compounds. It's not just like, oh, I can shoot it. I know how they work. I like taking big ideas. Like I know how they work. So, oh, that's unfortunate. I don't have. And I have one. I was shooting at what was that? 30. I was shooting at 30. I had a group like this, and then I was. And it's a foot high in the wood. And it's like, so I have no idea how I'm getting turned out, but I'm gonna see if I can twist it and just replace the tip, but I don't know. So
I hope so. Yeah, I know they make it very awesome.
yeah, I used to have one.
Yeah.
In that case, but I don't know. Yeah.
Right on. Good talk. Good luck this season. Get out there.
Yep. Edgar Raw. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that arrow up there. We'll figure it out. We'll stay a little bit past dark. Go out there with a flashlight and see if I can figure it out when nobody's shooting. Oh, we haven't shot 30 today yet with the Elite, so let's go grab the Elite and shoot.
Good. Yep.
Alright. We're gonna shoot the Elite out at 30. That's the only distance I haven't got. It should be good because it's kind of in the middle of my 20 and 40 yard pins, which are good. So, we'll see.
There's popular distance tonight.
Alright, no, it's good. As soon as that shot would say so.
Between I guess it's the money shot.
Cow fella. You guys got interesting names today. Ooh, that one's not good. It's like 3-4 inches left. I'm definitely tired from yesterday with the bows. My bow arm, shoulder is sore, but I don't necessarily view that as an excuse for a shot 3 inches left of where it should be. So.
Good.
Clear. We'll show ya. Getting that crossbow dialed in.
Yep.
That's probably actually more like 4 inches left. But where it should be. That one's good. That one's a little bit low, but I was actually, for some reason, having trouble seeing that one, so I don't know what. Okay. Clear.
Good.
$27 people in here, 33 thumbs up. Not a chatty day, but that's alright, because every time you chat, I feel like I gotta respond. There's other people here, and I want to be as courteous as possible. So, yeah, that one was high. Those two were generally fine. I'm getting a little bit sloppy and tired. Alright, so this one was drilled. That one was slightly high and left. Also slightly high and left. Alright, let's take our time on these next few shots. Really take our time and see what we can get for a grouping. And then we'll have fun. We'll go take the blue bow out to 40 to close out the day here. Thanks, Woodsman. I appreciate it. We'll shoot them all at the same dot. See how that compares.
Clear?
There. They're all a tad high, and that's been the tendency with the 30-yard pin. So I'll raise it up a little bit. One more group here. See what that looks like. And then move on, I guess. Alright, there's what that looks like. Anyfin says, guess I'll hang here since a certain YouTuber forgot his patty. His patty? And can't fish now. His patty. I mean, I imagine you're referring to that bozo, Bob, from Anyfin. I think that's who you're referring to. But I'm not exactly sure what a patty is. I appreciate it though, Bob. Alright, let's see if we can drop that. No, they were high, so I need to raise the pin. Eyeball test says that. Makes sense. Should do it. that was on me though. I'm getting twitchy. Alright, one more clean shot. There we go.
Larry.
Alright, I was high, but that was me twitching. A little bit of coffee paddle. Yeah, he's shooting a crossbow like 4 feet from the camera. It's gonna make some noise. These two are a bit high. And then I dropped it down in there. I don't know if it's just my eyes. I can't see this color well, so I'm aiming for this thing. But these targets are like a month and a half old, 2 months old. They're already beat to crap. Alright, let's go out there, hit a red dot at 40 with both bows, and call it a day. Right here. Zoop. I'll go grab the bows. Alright, first things first, let's see what the old-fashioned 96 PSE looks like at 40. Not too bad. One more shot. Still wobbling, so good at this distance. I'll let this go. I think I nailed it with this guy. As I should, because it's like my user. This is my project bow. Sweat and phones don't go well together. Oh, paddle. There you go. Can I not read? Good Lord. I just can't read. That's fine. I should have known that. Oh yeah, I just about smoked it. I mean, as I said, the blue bow definitely needs some tuning. There's some wobble to it. So we've got this guy and this guy, but like, it's in the zone. Yeah, there definitely is a difference. But this guy was pretty darn close. That's the actual elite, the new guy. Have you put silencers on my new bow yet? No. And which one sounds quieter? I mean, I have an opinion based upon how it feels when I shoot them, but I actually don't know the answer. All right, this will probably be our last round of the day. What we're about to do here. I think part of the other issue is, which I didn't even mention, this grip is like absurdly huge. So I have to be very careful to not torque it. That might also be contributing to our left-right issue. I focused on it on that one. I think we're pretty good. As I said that, I don't think that one was pretty good. I have no idea where that one is. Can't see it at all. Clear? Yeah, the new bow is much quieter. Yeah, it's hard to tell as far as actual volume when you're shooting it because they both kind of sound loud when your face is resting upon the string. But the vibration on the new one's definitely way less. So, okay. Remember what I said about torquing it? That was this. I was actually aiming at that dot. That one's this one. They're just very different bows. There's nothing wrong with this bow. It's just different. One of these was, I think it was this one, was the new bow. So not terrible, but not great. We'll shoot 3 straight with the new bow to close it out. And then call it a day. And then it'll get dark and I can come down here and try and get the arrow out of the wood. See what I can do. Once everybody stops shooting and it's dark. Alright, 3 shots with the new bow. Close out the live.
Hey man, don't forget your tools there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. Alright, 3 shots of this closed out. Sticker. Actually, you know what we could do? If we could go to 50. Close it out. Why not? Let's have fun. Life is fun. Sorry if I'm slowing you down here.
I'll go and take your time.
Can't see where those are at all, but we'll find out.
A little again.
I mean, they hit. That's
Yeah.
all that matters.
It didn't sound like wood, so you're good.
The moon up there, check it out. They're all in the central box. I was just aiming at the center, which is good. I was kind of generally aiming at the center. I can't even actually see the center, which doesn't help a darn thing. Okay, not a very tight grouping, but I actually can't see a darn thing. So I'd say that's excusable. From 50, not terrible. And they were generally high. I still don't have a mark on my sight tape 450. That was a guess, and I can't see. And we still did that well, so I'm happy to close it out. I'll go talk to you guys for a minute. We'll close down the live, and then I'll go on an arrow rescue mission off camera. See if we can get him out. Ugh. It's not going to be fun. What time is it? 7:06. All right. Have a good one. All right. Go back to the truck. Thanks, mess kit. All right. Yeah, I'm trying. It's kind of a weird feeling. Shooting, like letting go of your shot and then having zero visual of it. Because in the low light here, like I couldn't see it at all. At all. So I've got fiber optics on my sight. Most sites do. So like I could see the pins. I really couldn't see the target all that well. So it was a weird experience. I've never done that before. So yeah. All right. Well, bring you up close and personal. Oh, how long have I been shooting? I've been shooting recurve for about 2 years, and then the blue bow, the old 1996 compound bow, was something I started messing around with in February. So I've only been shooting any compound since February, and then the bow that I was shooting that with is only a month and a half old. So, yeah, or bowing, yeah. Yeah, I'm fairly new into the whole archery game overall. I mean, generally only been shooting archery consistently for a year and a half. Most of that time was recurve. Compound, I've only had my like actual good compound for a month and a half. And yeah, but thanks, Meskit. Yeah, I do a lot of different, like, we'll call it targeting sport type stuff. I've shot firearms before, done some target range stuff with them before, so I'm used to that. Do slingshot, do sling, knife throwing, all that sort of stuff. So the fundamentals of all those things are kind of similar. So it's not too hard for me to transition between things anymore. But yeah, the fundamentals are all there from other stuff. Slingshot, I've done that for like 6 years. Done slingshot for 6 years, and that hold, it feels almost like you're holding a bow, just at like super low poundage. So fundamentals are there. It's just kind of getting the more niche-y things. But yeah, I think he's just about ready to pack up. The other archer here. So atlatl, that is true. I made an atlatl in a video as well. If you're new to the channel, which I believe you are, I do a whole bunch of outdoor stuff: camping, gold panning, fishing of all different sorts, different target sports, just general outdoor adventure, sharing my experiences and sharing what I learned. So yeah, I don't ever claim to be an expert on things. I try to teach through my experiences, not like, well, here's how to do things. It's here's how I did this, and it worked for me, and then let people take what they can from it. So yeah, occasionally I had people who were telling me I'm wrong, and I'm like, not even necessarily trying to say this is the way to do it. I had a commenter today telling me I cooked my fish wrong, and I'm like, it turned out well, and the fish tasted good, so I didn't cook it wrong. He said I ruined the fish. I'm like, hey, you could have chose to not cook it that way, but at the same time, if it tastes good and it's not raw, and then what's wrong with it? It's good stuff. Anyway, stuff confuses me. But yeah, no, I appreciate your support on the channel. Had a nice deer walk out on me last night. Made a perfect shot on the ash tree. Nice. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm gonna cut this live off. I'm gonna go out there and annoy myself by trying to get arrow out of wood. I don't know how this really happened, but we're gonna go figure it out. And then hopefully I got those arrows back. I do actually have some more Easton 6.5s, which are the arrows I shot on order. 340 spine, that's all my stuff. Yeah, it ended up in the tummy, so good catch. Yeah, I don't know why people were so upset. Like, I'm not claiming to be a pro chef. I'm not even teaching you how to do it. Like, there's so much in and outs to cooking, and it's more an art than a science in a way. So like, if you cook it and you like the taste and it doesn't make you sick, then it's good food. So I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. I should have the breakdown video for the new compound bow that does have a giveaway in it, actually, for anyone watching and who likes archery. It does have a giveaway of possibly a sight, because Walmart may or may not have sent me two when I ordered one. But that gives me a good opportunity to give one away. It's gonna have a giveaway in it. Gonna do that video. I'm trying to get that out within the next couple of days. Full breakdown of that. The video of my learning curve video of how I got to this point of like my shooting career, working on the compound bow. That's probably gonna come out sometime January, February. As far as archery videos, got that stuff in the tank. I should have a short later this week. All the good stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna close this out, go figure that out, go home for dinner, watch some Thursday night football. Who's playing today? I don't know, don't remember. But yeah, that's kind of what my plan looks like. I'm trying to get some more content out to you guys, continue working on all this stuff. Once I get that blue bow completely tuned up, I should be able to film the last segment of the, well, based on how I'm shooting today, I definitely should be able to film the last segment of the compound bow learning curve video, so I can start, working on that November-ish. I got some other stuff on the docket. All my members, so we got Raptor Will's in here, who's a member, but he's seeing I put out a list of like kind of what my video schedule looks like. There's a lot of stuff there, a lot of stuff coming down the pipe that I think is going to be really fun and really interesting to you guys. So yeah. But yeah, I gotta go get working on this. That guy just pulled out, so I'm gonna go see if I can get this arrow out of the wood. I don't know how that's gonna go. I do have more Easton 6.5s on order. Had a nice Cabela's gift card that I applied and only had to pay $4 in shipping to get a brand new set of arrows. So I have some that are perfectly fine and in, normal condition right here. There's only 2 of them, but there's a couple more at home. Perfectly fine, good arrow, except for like, you can kind of see it. The vein has a tear, so I need to refletch a couple of them too. But yeah, I appreciate everyone's support. We are on the push for 1,000 subscribers. I think we'll get there by the end of October. I don't know what we're at by the end of this live, but I appreciate everyone's support. Keep an eye out for more content coming soon. We got really fun stuff coming down the pipe definitely for the next 2 weeks, because I know what I'm keeping out of the wood. Yeah. Definitely some fun stuff coming down the pipe for the next 2 weeks, because I know what I'm putting out in those 2 weeks, and I'm sure I'll continue to try and get you guys some good stuff. So I appreciate the support. Thanks for coming in. Anyfin, Woodsman, Raptor Will, Mess Kit, all you guys who have been in here in the last couple minutes. I appreciate you hanging with me till the end. It's obviously getting dark. So, yeah, I'll see you. Thanks for coming in. I said that like 8 times, but I really do mean it. Adios.